Would you like to have a highly profitable blog in 30 days? Are you ready to take a blogging challenge that is going to help you grow as a person, make an impact, and make more income? Hi, this is Michael from Viral Home-Based Pursuits. In this video, I'm going to go through the 30-day blog challenge review and show you exactly what that is about, give you its pros and its cons, show you the alternatives that are out there. And there is an actual amazing alternative. You're going to want to stick around towards the end of this video for that. But I'm going to show you all these things, how to exactly grow your blog in those 30 days time, understand the lessons, the frameworks, the strategies within the tactics too, of how to be able to produce a high income, even passive income blog, doing this full time, part time as your side hustle, whichever way you want to. But before I get started, if this is the first time you're watching me, I do come out with videos like this on how to produce a passive income blog, how to monetize it with different income streams, and how you can do this full time as I am. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe before we get going so you don't miss any of my future work. You can actually go and see the things that I've already produced so you know I'm legitimate in this space and that I do earn. I just don't talk about it. I take action on it. So you've probably been hearing about the 30-day blog challenge and you want to know more about it. Is it real? Is it not a scam? Is it a scam? Can it help me as an individual, right? We have different needs. You might have a certain thing you want to do with your blog. You might want to actually have like a course on it at some point, a membership, your own products, maybe promoting other people's products, affiliate marketing, turn it into a store, whatever that may be. I'm going to go ahead and get into that. Let me get into the share screen here and let's get to it. So you may have seen a page like this for the 30-day blog challenge, may have not, but this is what you'll find. Let's say you go into search results or you just type it in the URL, get 30dayblogchallenge.com, and this is likely a page you'll come across. And so it's going to beef you up with a little bit of information about a blog and stuff like that, how it works. And then you can click here to start the challenge. But before I do that, you can be shown how you can make money with one: display ads, private ads, giveaways and reviews, sponsored posts, affiliate marketing, all of which I've already personally done myself. I've grown a health and wellness blog myself in the back pain space. So I have great knowledge in this. I've been doing this for years. So that's where I began and have moved into other websites. Still take care of that one. But let's go ahead and click here and show you what it looks like on the other side. So we see the headline that says make money with a blog within 30 days from now. There will be a video here. I'm going to pause that. But you'll be introduced into this challenge and you'll be asked to click accept the challenge. A pop-up will come up and you can put your name and email in there, accept challenge. Who do they work with? Bluehost, WordPress, Constant Contact. So you know it's highly likely they're going to have you get onto the Bluehost platform, which very quickly, you may think Bluehost is a great option because it's so cheap, but again, you get what you pay for. And if you don't want to make the mistake of having to pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars for extra services, for extra add-ons, for cheap hosting, where there's a lot of people in the same hosting network, and eventually not be able to have higher rankings in Google or be able to do what you want with your blog, and it's something you want to avoid at all costs. It may be a low entrance, a low barrier for people who, if you're not as serious, if you're not sure if you're going to be serious with your blog, it may work, but still, if I'm going to create a blog, if I want to make money with it, it's best to already start with something different. You want to get the best head start possible. And I think something like Bluehost can work, but it's still like the quality isn't all that great. There are many other ones out there, which I won't get into. That's not for this video. Um, so you have WordPress, which is what I use. Constant Contact is another one you can use. Um, it's an option. I mean, Constant Contact's not a bad one. If you're gonna do affiliate marketing, it may not be my go-to one. There are better ones I believe out there for it. But again, this is like beginner stuff. Like if you're not really like gonna get serious about it at this moment in time, it's kind of what it's gearing you towards. What our students have to say, you can see those testimonials there. Our ad partners, Google, Facebook, and Bing. What our students say, there's more information on that. Start a blogging business, and you can start it there. This is basically this video is telling you when you get signed up, you're going to get dripped out like about every day, different lessons on how to start growing your blog. So what I did, I recently went through it too, and there are very like there are some downsides to it. I think there are more downsides, to be honest with you. And I wrote a review on it here. I'll leave a link down below in the description so you can also check this out. But I highlight what is a 30-day blogging challenge, and there's that video you can watch. What is this challenge and not? It's not a get rich quick scheme like anything else out there, so don't expect something fast that will make you money right away. Then I go into the meat and potatoes of it. So I kind of break it down. Here's another kind of like opt-in page. And then here's kind of like the page you're going to see on the other side, being introduced. And immediately you're being asked to sign up for like Bluehost, right? They're already asking you to get your domain and hosting, right? Which is not a big deal. I mean, I get why people do that. You see a lot of blogs out there, and you see them trying to get you to sign up straight away without really warming up to the person, warming up to who they are, their brand, knowing anything about them, really. You may have heard things, but it's kind of contradictive. So on day one, after you register with email, you'll hear from Matt. It tells you that it's not good to have a free blog because of things like no search engine rankings, not WordPress optimized, and a couple of other details. So there are many things out there like Tumblr, even things like Weebly, WebNode. You got to be careful with where you are. There are more free blogging platforms, but you have to be careful where you go with, because you don't want to invest your time into that and say, okay, why am I not ranking? And then you get to a point where then you have to transition, put in the effort in, or if you want to avoid the effort of having to transfer to another hosting provider, figure out how that all works, go through the mental headaches that I've had to go through myself, even physical pain of it, saving yourself time, even money, and then you're already, people were already over there, you're probably making money doing it, but you're spending all this time now doing that. And really where you are now, it's like you want something for free, but here's the problem with it. So many people do, and so many people go to YouTube, so many people go to a blog and try to learn that way, but honestly, you need an actual training. You need an actual course, whether that's free or paid. If it's paid, you do it, okay? And you go for it, because everybody's trying to do the same thing. You're not going to get the unfair advantage that you want, right, to compete. And that's ultimately what you want if you're looking at this from a monetization standpoint and you want to be an authority in your space. You have to build an authority website. And that's all stuff that I've done already myself. So I'm going to show you all of that, right? So you can already expedite it. So you don't have to make the mistakes that I had to go through at the beginning of it all. So email one, with the first email, you're also told to sign up with a Bluehost account in order to move forward. So that's kind of, for me, a red flag, okay? It might be good, it might be bad. If they were gonna already ask you to sign up for a domain, you have to already go pay for it, right? Without you even knowing. Maybe you might not even know the niche you want to get into, or maybe you don't feel comfortable yet, which is something that I look at myself. And some courses, you're going to have to pay for that blogging course or whatever that may be up front, which is understandable, but then you go through it and you get what you want before maybe you sign up for a domain and hosting. So what you need to do right now before life gets in the way, here's my email that I get, is go ahead and find a quiet place, turn off your freaking phone and all distractions. First step is to create a hosting account. and set up your very own blog. While there are many to choose from, we recommend Bluehost for a few reasons. For one, they sponsor the challenge. Okay, great. Yeah, boo. They sponsor the challenge. And more people who want to become great bloggers. Okay, so that maybe means somebody who's very new at this and doesn't know the additional costs that come with it, because there are. And two, since they have such an amazing relationship with them, they treat you, our challengers, like gold. Okay. I've been around email marketing for a while, and I know that very first email needs to build trust, kind of from me going and add value to the reader, usually without making a purchase straight away. But not with this one. Every blogger should understand a couple of things before signing up for a provider, ready or not. Market research your niche, right? Where do you want to go? What industry? Health, wellness, dating and relationships, make money online, finances, outdoors. Depends on what you're going to do with that. Technology, there's so many different directions you can go and monetize with. Understand who your dream customer is. So right off the bat, you really don't know much about that. Maybe you do know, maybe you've already researched that. Maybe you haven't. I'm assuming you haven't, and you want to understand how can I research that. There are things you need to know before you start your blog, and these are things that you really don't get up front with this. You might get it later on after you've paid inside, but I mean, if that's what you prefer, email number 2 on day 2. If you don't sign up with Bluehost account 1, you'll get it. And is everything okay email, right? They're going to follow up with you, making sure you signed up for that. Because maybe they want the commission, right? You signed up with them, they might get a commission for you doing that. But you have to be wary of those things. If that's something you want to look into, then go for it. I mean, I'm not saying it's not the best quality. There are many things that can be improved. I feel like it's a little outdated in ways. They don't really get into like the secret things, the stuff that firsthand experienced bloggers like myself will actually really know and try and help you with. And what I'm put here is you're telling me I have to pay for a Bluehost account first before I can progress, and that's something that a lot of people have been complaining on, and it's something that I agree with. You see a lot of reviews maybe that are like some positive in there and here and there, but you don't see the things like this. I mean, every person has their own reasons and ways for running a structured challenge, from paid entry to fee to free and amazing resources. But the fact that I have to have a Bluehost account without even knowing if the rest of the challenge will be worth it, so no thanks. I can see that they didn't charge you up front to join, and this is the way they go about it to know you're serious, but there's also much better ways to do it. Here's what does happen when you sign up. So when you sign up through the link above, you will get the following bonuses: free access to a 30-day blog challenge in WordPress for beginners course. So I have to actually pay for hosting before that. Free access to our exclusive bloggers community where you can get to meet bloggers going through the challenge. The best pricing available for Bluehost, cheaper than direct. Careful because you get what you pay for. Automatic install of the correct version of WordPress. Free domain for the first year. That sounds great and all, but what happens when you have to have additional costs and now you're paying hundreds of dollars? Right? Be careful. Aside from some of the chaos, by day 2, you'll be writing your first post and you'll get further instructions day by day how to do it. You will get motion going in and a good feeling on how a blog all fits together as you move forward. Okay. Step 1, start your blog today. How much is the challenge? I've already covered it. It's free to start. Thereafter, you'll be asked a domain, which can run you up to $11, $13 for a domain. Package plan for Bluehost specifically $745, plus or less also for other types of hosting providers. There are better ones out there. Just to name a few quickly: SiteGround, Big Scout. There's even HostGator is okay. WPX Engine. There's another one of my favorites, which I will cover later on, but it's also another one called like Wealthy Affiliate. They give you an affiliate marketing training platform. They show you how to blog too. They have an inbuilt state-of-the-art hosting. It's an amazing platform too. I'll link to it down below if you want to know more about that. Here are the pros: free to start. Videos are very concise and targeted. In 30 days or less to have a blog up and running. You'll get step-by-step mentoring process. Cons: hammered with signing up to Bluehost before getting access to the full course. It's not most current with 2020 and moving forward. Too many gaps in the training. They need to add more substance to mindset, offers, messages, and more. I do like it. I like what they've done here. I'm not trying to down on them and go that far, but what I'm saying is they need to focus more on giving you content and rather than asking you to pay for something straight up. So 30-day blog challenge reviews. Okay, here's more of them. Truly thankful. Nice getting on the videos. Plus the daily assignments are wonderful. Truly, I'm mostly thankful for this free opportunity. They make me feel comfortable and calm with setting up my website, and a daily dose of brainstorming makes me realize how important it is to make a website. I'm excited for every day. You can go through the rest. This is a great source for new bloggers, for individuals who are new to blogging. When starting this challenge, I really knew how to write, and I wanted to know how to write. It was a technical part. Okay, here's the 0-star really ratings. If you could give 0 stars, that's what I would give the program. The email states if you already have a domain and account set up, it was okay, and you just need to send them your domain blog name. And I did this and was told the course is only for beginner bloggers starting from scratch. I only recently set up a blog and don't have all the things done. They suggest email lists, connecting to other avenues such as Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, etc. All they want is the commissions they get from the initial setup of Bluehost, etc. And that is a fact. Okay. I'll look for a reputable company to assist me with growth of my blog, one who is interested in helping people become successful. And I'll get to that here in just a second. I told you in the beginning I would save that to the end. If I hadn't even gone started free, they want you to commit paying a lot of money out before you even know if you can do it or not. Free trial, nope. The cost isn't that much per month, and that might be fine. But having to pay over $100 right out, not good. It may take me a bit, but I can do this on my own. I just thought it would give some insight. But the truth is, they are just making money off your dreams, and you may not even be successful. Like paying to go to a karaoke bar and then not being allowed to sing because you can't sing. It's an investment that would be fine if you go past a certain point and realize it was something you were really actually good at. Beware, be careful, and know what you're getting into. He has links for you to buy things and has you thinking you will get what you need to do this blog. Get all you need to do this blog. After spending $126, I didn't have anything. I still needed a domain. I couldn't forward one I had without extra steps, but any other time I could just forward my domain from another site. There are no themes. He has to use iPage, which has nothing, blah, blah, blah. It goes more. You can go ahead and read those reviews. I'll have them down below in the description. Also, my alternative, and that's the part that I wanted to get to in this video. Glad if you're still here. I'm very appreciative of you. Also, let me know in the comment section if you've tried this before, if you've gone through any other challenges, and if you just haven't had any success with them. You're looking for something that's going to help. So the best alternative, I've gone through this blog challenge and a ton of other ones. You're going to see a lot of other ones. If you're in Facebook groups, people promoting people's blog challenges, go through a WordPress blog or a video, watch it, sign up for something, and that's okay. That's helpful, but you still need step by step. You're only getting what's at the beginning and what's at the end. You're not getting all the framework in between. You need the framework, the strategies, and the tactics, because strategies and tactics, they're always changing. Anybody can tell you, here's a little process to sign up for a website. After you sign up for a website, figure out your niche. After your niche, put your content on. Look at Pinterest. Also keep Facebook in mind if that's where your target market is congregating. But then you got to do your research on all those things, and you don't know how to do it. It's frustrating. I know because I've been there, and I know the pain you're in. If you continue to do that, it's just going to spiral down. Just imagine doing that, and now you're like wondering at the end of it, oh, you have this blog, and you're like, what do I do next? How do I monetize it? I wasn't shown that. Now I got to go pay another course. Well, I could have all this time done something else. And honestly, if you're still looking through blogs and YouTube videos, that's somewhat helpful, but you're going to run into people trying to offer you a $997 plus course. Gotta be careful. So I've been through so much, and with my experience growing a health and wellness back pain sites as well, not only a website channel on that, Facebook page, group, my group is steadily growing every day. I have other groups as well now that I moved into for other projects. But I've been in all the platforms, Pinterest, Instagram. I know what's working. Okay, I know what can work for you, not only in that space, but in any industry. And so I do the action. I just don't walk, and I didn't cheat my way in. I didn't buy the links. I didn't buy all these different backlinks, black hat techniques, all these different web links, 2.0 sites. No, I actually started from scratch, and I said I was going to do this legitimately before ever reaching out and trying to do roundup post, blog outreach, right? Guest blogging, Dream 100 strategies, reaching out to people who are already out there, which we'll go into later on. But I did it legitimately. I sat down every day at my desk and I worked hard. I had the door closed and I worked hard figuring out the problems of my industry, what they were searching for. And that's what I want to give you. I want to give you a platform from somebody like myself who has put blood, sweat, and tears into this, literally. And so I'm going to show you how to do this. But for you, it's going to be faster because you know what to avoid and what to go through. So what I've done here is I've created a 30-day blogging challenge, and it's called the One Blog Post Away Challenge. It's going to help you build a highly profitable blog. Might not be where you want, like monetization wise, in those 30 days, which is fine, which is what you have to expect from a blog. You don't get that big sell payoff within the first month, even the 6 months. You got to keep going year after year, even year after 2 years, probably good. 2+ years, keep going. If you haven't, you got to keep doing it. Got to keep pushing it. But too many people give up and they don't get to that reward. And stuff for earnings we can go through later on. But so what I do in mine is I give you free tools and done for you scripts so you can have everything all in one place, which means you'll be able to profit from your blog even before you start one. Mindset and determination so you can develop a long-term future, which means you will make higher profits and free up your time to spend with your loved ones, not missing a single moment of their lives and your life as well. If you want to get out and do more things you enjoy with recreational activities, like I played soccer, I was a Division I athlete. I don't play so much anymore, but when I like to get away from things and I want to go, in fact, as I'm shooting this video for you, I'm going to go fishing soon. Saturday morning, it's 9:35. I'm making this video. And so I'm going to go fishing after this, and I'm going to go enjoy my time. Hopefully you guys can do that too. I want you guys to have that. I truly care about your success. I really do. And I believe I'm one of those few people who still believes that, you know, even if you don't have an audience, here's how to grow. When you grow an audience, now this is what you should do. Once you have that audience growing, now this is how you patiently move people into buying from you and so forth. So one blog post away, there'll be a button here. You can go ahead and click. It's not there, you know, just keep going. It might not move, so look out for that. And so I made the review for this. Actually have it up. It's right here. And I'll leave a link to this post down below in the description. I also have a video on this that I'll link to. It's a unique course to blast off a successful blog for you. This is no like fluff. This is the real stuff. And it is free. It might not be free by the time you're watching this video. It's limited time, so I would get in there as soon as possible before that expires, and then I'm charging for it. But if you're watching this and by that time maybe I'm already charging an upfront cost for it, that will change. Sometimes I've gone from like 7, I'll go from like 7 to maybe even 100, and more. But if you can get in there for free, I would. And if you still have to pay a little bit of it up front, then do it. If it's going to help you and you can save hundreds of dollars on buying a course, it's all fluff and you don't know what you're going to get. I would do it too. There's a thing where if you actually purchase a course up front or a book, right? I purchase books all the time. I have many books here. So look at this. I'm on my desk in the living room. This is just 3 of the many that I have, right? Many books. But that shows you have a micro commitment. If you can commit to yourself to doing that, that means you're going to commit to the actual training and everything that you're going to be doing day in, day out. So it's beneficial for you to do it. It's nothing wrong. It's an investment into your future. Okay? How to make money blogging, show you that, ads, stuff like that, kind of affiliate marketing, e-commerce, kind of have a little section for that. I talked to you about affiliate marketing, what that is, how you can monetize your blog, where you don't have to own your own product. You can promote other people's products and services, get a commission percentage off of it, depending on the retailer, otherwise known as a merchant. And so you can earn commissions from things like Amazon, ShareASale, Walmart, Target, and I have posts on that as well that I can show you, Fortune 500 companies, as well as some of the best affiliate programs. Physical and digital products, I'll show you the differences between those and how you can earn 40% to 100% commissions, right? Recurring, high ticket. How is this challenge different? It's different to others on the fact that I've taken the liberty to reverse engineer the process from offers to hooks and then the traffic, which is the people. As well, I'm going to show you my lead magnets, and funnels are equally important. So I'm going to show you sales funnels, landing pages, what to read, what books to get a hold of, how to increase your knowledge, how to continue growing after it's all done. So I don't just leave you at the end, I actually help you. And I actually offer a group for all this. and so much more material, so much more bonuses that you get. And what's the difference is when you go through things like Udemy, I've gone through some of the courses there, free and paid, and it's like it's very like there's knowledge behind the people who give you it, but it's just where's the tactic? I want to see it actually being done. I want to see how it can work for me, not just speaking about it, because anybody can speak about it. And I actually show you the sites. I actually go behind the scenes and I show you that, which is something that I was very contemplating on, but it's something I want to help you with. Super priced out challenges, nothing specific, not up to date. And they really fall short of actually helping you produce a long-term money-making blog the right way. So that's where my experience comes in. I made the special blog challenge, so you will not see it anywhere else, and that's not even coming close. 4-week training material, week 1, pre-training, week 2, offers, week 3, keywords and publishing, week 4, traffic, and there's more, and I've added a lot more too. So even by like week 3 or so, 2 to 3, you're going to be actually creating your domain and hosting, putting your blog together. And you're like, wait, that's a long ways out. I want it now. Well, let's back up a little bit. Let's get you into the mindset. Let's get you into seeing, okay, what are other authorities saying about it? Let's get you into a place where you're going to know how to do this, because this is going to be a long-term thing. This isn't something you just put up for 6 months. Say, I'm on to the next thing, because many people do. Right? Don't want to do that. Like I said, I went through the cost already, free to start, but if there is already a cost attached to it, get in there. It doesn't matter. Look through it. I'll have a certain page where you can know more about that. Why trust me? Okay, I've gone through it, already explained in the beginning. I may not be the first person you read a blog from or watch videos on how to make money with a blog. You see people with hundreds and thousands of views, but do they really go into exactly how to help you grow? They tell you, well, I grew mine on Pinterest. Pinterest is a great addition, but sometimes the traffic from Pinterest is targeted, but it's not always like going to produce the sales. It's not always going to produce the conversions with lead magnets, the best ROI. And the blog, I think, from search engine traffic like Google and stuff like that, it's actually very beneficial. I think it's a lot higher. It's a higher conversion with that. Anybody can, and especially when they started years ago. If they started this many years ago, like early 2000s, early 2010 plus, anybody, I mean, the algorithms were different. People look at people on YouTube getting thousands and thousands of views. Well, it's because they got in at a time where they didn't have those problems with algorithms. Maybe the competition was different, so they would always get a lot of views. So don't judge what I have on views based upon that. And also my blog does really well because that's where I started. So give or take. And the way I the way I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel right now, it's really substantial, but it can be better. It's just I have to focus on my blog and other things too. But if I get to it and I really focus on it, we're going. But maybe by the time you're watching that, it's all changed. So I built a health and wellness blog business in the back pain space. And I since then have coached and consulted tons of beginning and expert bloggers all around. Visit my bio if you'd like to know more. The one common thing I get from everyone is this: they get left behind in the dust after they sign up for blogging from somebody, or that person hasn't demonstrated the expertise enough to help you. With myself, you'll get all of me. I don't hold back in showing you what I do on a daily basis and how to make this your side hustle part-time and even full-time much faster without making the mistakes. So then I go through next steps. You can take the traditional common route of finding a simple start your blog information post that leads you to sign up, and then you miss out on everything that comes after. Or you can get into the free one blog post away, maybe it might be paid, which will show you all of that and more. And it's only for a limited time only. I will have to start charging this sooner rather than later. You can press the backspace or exit button and go back to the struggles of finding information, watching blog posts, videos, asking friends, Facebook groups, etc., and never get a thing done. Just imagine having the right mindset, the attitude, belief that you'll beat down and you'll never be beat down in your journey because it's so strong. You can't be defeated, okay? When you have everything you need. You follow it by reverse engineering your competition, doing the right market research. You then start your blog, blast it off to the world and your niche audience, and then boom. You've been indexed in Google. You're on Google's radar. And now all you have to do is keep putting blogging content on your site. And before you know it, your posts are not only ranked on page 1 of Google, but within the right organized content on your blog post. So it converts your leads of traffic to leads and sales. You can finally feel happy you're earning. And now you've reached your goals. Financial freedom, it's not too far. It's probably already there. So what you can do is when you click this button, or I might leave an individual one where you can get to it right away without having to do this. This is what it'll look like more or less. So there will be another video. This is the how would you like me to effectively watch you through launching your first or next blog for 30-day challenge. But again, that might be different at this moment when you're watching this. It's free. Get instant access information there. You'll see a video from me. You'll want to watch that. Pay attention. Close out your tabs and do that. What does it mean to you? Okay. And so I have all this information on this page and you can get started more or less. You'll see this page, but that's it. So that's all I wanted to share with you in this video. Hopefully you got a lot. You don't know if you've been following me, you already know what I do, what I'm about, how I've been able to help, how I've done coaching, consulting with many business owners, bloggers, online, in different spaces. If you don't, you can learn more about me. I'll leave more information. Those posts, again, the blog challenges posts, I'll leave down below with their respective videos. And the 30-day blog post challenge, I'll leave a link to down below. Get started in that. Check it out. It's going to give you everything you need. You're going to see videos day by day from me, worksheets, information, and I believe this is going to help you build a very profitable blog faster and in a much more efficient and easier way. Okay, so that's everything from me. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down below, and I will talk to you later. Thanks.